For me, it was wanting to get our voices heard. Came across this online, really. It was something that I saw, that there was this project starting up, and I thought, well, yeah, I'll have a look at this. Sent an email off, responded, and gave a brief history of my journey. And they came back and they said, yeah, we'd like to have a chat. I went, okay. But it's the whole point is that these are voices that don't really get heard.
Yeah.
Or nobody asks.
Yeah,
basically.
That's true. Yeah.
Basically. So it's just like a breath of fresh air for somebody to actually show some interest in what we've actually experienced rather than what they're told we experience.
Yeah.
Two different things,
Yeah.
because healthcare professionals, they'll have their own criteria. Say, yeah, we're doing a fantastic job, but are you really?
Yeah.
Ask the patients, how do they feel about what's been offered to them, how they've been treated, how their concerns been listened to, how their fears been allayed. I think from the interviews that we've done, they felt appallingly in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Which was very disappointing to hear, because these are people who generally were relatively newly diagnosed rather than people from 20 years back when there were no DMTs anyway.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work to be done, which is great, because we are part of, hopefully, the change that will come.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose to do this. I mean, my MS nurse told me about this peer researching for people from an ethnic background, and I found that very interesting because I just needed to see for myself if anything had changed after my diagnosis, and that's nearly 28 years. And it was an eye-opener for me when I was interviewing, and it made me want to do more. And I'm hoping that once all of it's sort of been written out, it will change how a person with ethnic background will be perceived. And also interviewing people with their different challenges. Some were positive and some were negative. So yes, it was quite challenging, but I think that I'm so glad that I chose to do this. It's very interesting. It's actually helping my brain to be active. That's another reason why I said, I want to do this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The reason why I wanted to do the project is because I got diagnosed with MS right at the start of the pandemic, and I found it difficult enough to navigate through the health system just in the pandemic, and it got me thinking, how much more difficult it is for some of the people that I've met through like my MS support group, listening to their experiences, getting diagnosed, getting the help and support, and the barriers they faced. And this project came and I thought, gosh, this is, such good timing really, because it's going to help me get the answers that I want for myself, but then we can actually put it into research and move forward from that.
For me, I'd say that I'm East African, I'm Somali. I rarely, if ever, maybe one or two people that I've seen with my ethnic background who have and live with MS. And because it's such a hush-hush stigma type of conversation people have, I think that I wanted to do the research and kind of delve into understanding what the barriers are, like you said, how it can help people, and to kind of like really enjoy the research process. I think also being peer researchers who live with MS and get to interview people with MS is something that is quite kind of bridges the gap in research, where people who have the voice, who are involving other people to sharing their voice. So it's kind of like, instead of a researcher who may not have that experience and is looking at it from a more clinically detached perspective and saying, okay, this is what we see. We've got the people who know what it's like, supporting and giving a voice to the people who are living with MS, but maybe may not be historically involved in the type of research that we're doing. I think that's quite amazing that we're doing that, and it's one of the things that I do take from this.
I think peer research is essential in something like this, because as you say, you've highlighted, although we're all different, they call it a snowflake disease, don't they? Because we're all different, but we're all so similar in so many ways. So if somebody says something, we might have more of an instant understanding of where that person is coming from. And I don't know about yourself, but I've actually been quite shocked at some of the barriers that people have faced. And if we can just change one thing for one person to make their journey easier, then I think we've done a good job.
I kind of wanted to do it because when I first was diagnosed, there was a lot of journey before I could get a diagnosis. So it was kind of, you know, the actual research is about helping people to get forward with that.
Get what you need when you need it, really.
Yeah.
In the form that you need it.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to do something that shows you haven't lost you. And hopefully it's improved you as well, because you're meeting new people, you're able to relate to what they're saying, as well as to actually realise it's not just me.
Yeah,
you know?
And there's a lot of unknown with MS as well. So, I mean, if the more information we can find out now, the better it would be for like future people that get diagnosed.